It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm pretty tired, but we're going fishing. Let's catch a Zander. So we just arrived at Rutland Water and we've got a view of just a very small part of the lake out there in front of us. We got here a little bit early. We've actually been speaking to a guy called Steve Collett for quite a while. He's a top lure angler. In fact, he's done pretty much every type of fishing there is. He's won like every competition in lure fishing that exists. But yeah, we're meeting him at 8. We got here about, I don't know, half an hour early. So we've just seen it get light. The sun is nowhere to be seen. It's proper cloudy, proper windy. So might be interesting out on the boat, but let me see what the time is. Oh, we got about 5 minutes, so we'll probably head round to the fishing lodge now and go and meet him. Hello. Good to see you, man.
How you doing, man? Steve?
Good to see you.
How's it going?
Hi, mate.
Nice, Chappie, yeah?
Yeah.
Ian Chapman, the Angler's Male photographer, was also joining us for the morning to shoot an article about our session with Steve. So we just got down to the water's edge and Steve is just getting everything set up on the boat. When we first got down it was proper windy. Luckily it's calmed down a little bit, so hopefully it won't be too rough out on the lake, but we'll see how it goes.
I'll tell you what's going to happen today. The fish, they're rock solid on the deck. Really, really solid. I'm showing. Fish right under us now.
Okay, so this is the lure we're going to be starting with. It's a 30-gram jig head and like a yellowy orangey. What is this called?
The lure?
Yeah.
Or the jig head? Do you know?
lure.
No idea. I just pick.
It's a no idea lure, which is yellow and shiny, and it's got a bit of white underneath it, and it's got a little wiggly tail. So I believe when that falls down through the water on the drop, the tail will probably wriggle a little bit, like those little swim bait things that we use for the perch, I think, Alex. But yeah, we're going to drop it down. Steve's told us just to pay off line until it reaches the bottom, and then you start jigging. We've been fishing for about, I don't know, getting on for half an hour or so. We've done a couple of drifts. We're not actually anchoring up, instead we're just drifting down on the wind to cover more water apparently. Is that a bite? Yeah. Oh, it looks like I had a bite whilst it was down there. The lure's been pulled almost off of the jig head and I didn't even realise. It just shows that although the Zander are pretty like predatory and they look pretty angry, they bite really, really gently. God, I'm gonna pay more attention. That's bad, isn't it? Rod in the water, right? Rod in the water. Let's try and catch a Zander. Just took the Zander. Wait, let's get this straight. I was fishing for ages before you started with nothing. Yeah. There we go, lovely perch. I thought I had a Zander, got really excited. But no, it's a perch. Still a nice one though, I'm happy to catch it. Let's put it back though and try and get ourselves a Zander. It might not be a Zander, but it's a good start, Alex. Oh yeah, well happy. Not blanking. I am. You are still. As normal. So we're not quite an hour in. No Zander as of yet, one perch. Steve's just cracked open the... What even are they?
I've got a Halloween toffee apple flapjack.
Crumbs.
Exactly, yeah. Beautiful. Really? That's the champagne fish, mate.
Come on, be a Zander. I actually don't want it to be a perch.
It's a Zander!
Yeah.
It's a Zander!
We have done it. Thank you so much, Steve.
Oh, mate.
This is the best day ever. I have a Zander. And there you go. My first ever Zander in my whole life. Caught here at Rutland Reservoir. Not bad at all. Look at them. They are just awesome. They are so awesome.
Prehistoric, isn't they?
Look at this. There's just fins everywhere and teeth everywhere.
Look at those things. Mate.
Ah, he's sweet. Thank you, man. Job done.
Cool, well done, mate. Zooming back. Oh, you in as well?
Double hook up.
Oh, little bugger. Oh man, look, he's... I only put my thumb in his gob then. Look at them. They're all unique as well by this fin pattern, you know. Yes, it's got a Zander.
That's not bad, eh?
How about these little monkeys? Look at their peas in the pod, aren't they? Proper shoal fish, double hook up.
Yeah.
So you get them back, mate?
Yeah.
Look at that. Lekker, lucky cracker.
Celebration time. It is celebration time.
First sets.
2 Zander, 1 each. Steve's had one as well, so.
Just in case the Facebook police are watching. It's alcohol free. Woohoo! Have some of that, Zanders. Big up yourselves.
There you go, Alex.
Happy Zander. Oh. Steady on, son.
Oh, not the whole bottle, Alex. Not the whole.
Steady on, son.
I think I poured
the whole
most
bottle.
of it. I think I poured most of it myself.
You gotta have one yourself, bro.
Thank you. Oh, crumbs.
Happy Zanders. Mike, well done.
Thank you.
First Zander on a massive one.
Cheers.
Very much.
Cheers, kids. Super. Let's go get some more.
Let's catch a bigger one. Yeah, buddy.
It's Zander. He's on the stinker. I can't feel that.
I don't know if you can see that, but instead of being hooked on the proper hook, that was hooked on the stinger, the small treble that sort of hooked into the end of the lure. Yeah, another Zander. Loving life, this is good. In the middle of this massive expanse of water, we're catching fish.
That was unceremonious.
He like flipped as you went to release it.
I was trying to do a proper like 10 out of 10 Olympics dive.
Oh, I just dripped water all in our camera bag.
Boss.
He's gone. You know what, Steve?
That is epic!
That'd be awesome.
So we're gonna have one more drift through this mark before we head back to the lodge for some lunch.
Those things will cause some damage. Look at that, he's like a scorpion. Little monkey. I'll be every... Oh, yeah.
Oh, good cat. Good
Done
cat.
that before. Oh, yeah.
Oh. Oh, there he goes.
Oh, I've got boater's cramp. I'm gonna die. I've got a boating injury. No. No cramp. Honestly, I've got the worst cramp ever. You know the kneel down cramp when you're going to die? I've got that one. Oh, I'm going to need air ambulance. It's that bad.
For real?
Yeah, no.
Oh.
No, it's all right, just a bit of cramp.
Now that is quite close.
So if you want to catch a zander, one of the most important things is location. So we're looking at prey fish is what they're going to eat primarily. So if I was a prey fish, the zander's not going to stand out straight in the middle. Just wait for a prey fish to come and swim to him. This is the best way of describing it. He's going to hide around a little corner, or for Rutland's sake, it'll be behind a pipe. The prey fish will come round, the zander can come out and that's exactly what they're doing, you know. So with the aid of a fish finder, we're able to go around a huge expanse of water, finding any nook, cranny, any holes, any pipes, anything that's got a deviation in the water to find a zander. So once you've located your zander, the next thing you're going to need is your gear. I like to use a fairly short rod. I use a 6'6" rod, and it's rated 7 to 30 grams. Now, one of the most important features for when you're zander fishing is probably not the cost of it or anything else, cosmetics, it's the lightness. This weighs literally nothing, so I'm able to use it all day. And I've tied that up with a very light reel. This one's a ridiculously expensive reel. You don't need to spend that much money. 1,000, 2,000 size, again cuts down on the weight. And then the most important part, you can spend what you like on this bit of gear, is your braid. It must be a fine diameter. This one I've got on today is probably a bit thick actually for the wind today. This is 010 diameter. The reason why you need it so fine is because if you're using heavy braid, it causes a lot of resistance as you're drifting through the water and causes this massive like drag almost. If you use a very fine diameter, it's cutting through the water, the resistance isn't really there. So the braid's very, very important, and you can literally spend thousands on gear, but you get this wrong and that's it, you're knackered. Is the hook and how sharp the hook is. I always sharpen my hooks, very, very important. If that's blunt, everything's gone to pot more or less. And then your lures, you know, as you can see here, I carry just a small box with bits and bobs in, and I vary in size from something like this, kind of a grub like that, to more fishy shapes. This is one of my favourites. It's like a shad. It looks like nothing that's in the water. It's almost like an eel, but it's got a really fast tail movement, and on the drop they seem to really like that. So after you've got your location sorted, you've got your rod and reel sorted, your hooks are dead sharp, the technique is very, very simple to do. What we're trying to do today is get the attention first. We give it a jig up, and it'll be a slow fall down, and then we go into a theatrical I'm dying, I'm dying, I'm dying. Zander's going to come and smash his face in. That's what I'm looking for. If it's like this all the time, doesn't matter what kind of food you put in front of me, bit of a McDonald's, I'm starving now, I'm not going to eat it if it's doing that up and down. There's no way I'm going to go for it. Put it on the table and leave it there. I might have a little pick at the McDonald's. I'll take the gherkin off, but I'll have a go. And this is what's happening with one of these. Very simple technique. What you're trying to do is mimic prey. That's what you're trying to do.
We've had our lunch now and we're back out on the boat. We've come back to the south arm, the area that we started in at the beginning of the day. No bites as of yet. We've been back at it for maybe 15-20 minutes. I'm actually on the drop shot now. Fingers crossed we can get ourselves maybe one more bite before the end of the day.
On the zander, you see, there's nobody catching. That's the thing. If somebody around here is catching, you know how many people I've spoken to today, then just not catching. Some have gone home. One boat left. I know there's two guys I know, the Lithuanian guys. They usually fish straight to the end. They've gone. Maybe right at the last knocking, it's going to switch on. Who knows? The main thing is you've lost your zander virginity.
Absolutely.
Cool.
Alex has just got a new PB.
He's a baby. How did he even take that lure? I don't know.
He's so cute. How do you feel, Alex, after catching that monster? Are you going to enter the Drennan Cup?
I think I might have to. There you go. we didn't think we were going to get another one.
Exactly, man.
But we did. Look at that. I love Zander fishing. Thanks to Steve, we've had a quality day out. Goodbye, Mr. Zander. Thank you very much.